Hello everyone, welcome to a new modern video. We're playing Eldrazi Aggro today. Eldrazi Linebreaker, my preview card. Always a pleasure to play it. This list came second in the MTGO PTQ. Pretty good. And it doesn't play Chalice of the Void, which, if you love my content, you know how much I hate card disadvantage, and Chalice often, it's just not the right matchup for it. It's more of a sideboard card. It's not even features in the sideboard anymore. Maybe that card was very good when Blueberry Prowess was super popular, but that deck isn't super popular anymore. It's modern. Nothing is super popular. I would not play Chalice of the Void main deck. This deck plays Writhing Chrysalis, so we're splashing red and green for that. I mean, we're already splashing red for Linebreaker, already splashing green for Soooo Spawn, so I guess it makes sense we play such a powerful card like the Chrysalis. Alright, yeah, this one's decent. Let's keep it. Let's reveal the Vow of Destiny. Of course, lots of MH3 cards. That is what this is when this deck was born, because before MH3, Eldrazi was mostly just a ramp deck, whereas now I get to be aggressive as well with all these cheap cards like Eldrazi Flesh Raker, Linebreaker, Waterscape very strong against Urza Saga. Okay, Hollow Fountain untapped. Probably means tune the narrative deck. I'm gonna top this Kozilek's command. And I'll play my Eldrazi on turn 1. You enjoyed the Mango's Workshop video? Nice. Oh, Living End. Okay, well, I'd love a Chalice of the Void there. Subtlety this. Pitching Force of Negation is risky. What if I have Chalice of the Void? I wouldn't do that over my opponent. I would definitely hold the Force for Chalice. I mean, Kuzya's command has text. Although wow, opponent doesn't have a second land. It's funny. I bottomed and it was on top of my deck anyway. Pretty sure I bottomed. Okay, let's go Flesh Raker. This is the card that can make make me level out of mana, so that Kuzya's command can actually kill your graveyard in response to a Living End. Opponent's still passing up the turn. I'd love that. I'm gonna go eat the Eldrazi End. Yeah, so sad for Escape Shift and 6. And not only that, yeah. So unfortunately, last night, the wind and the rain just kind of opened a poorly closed window. And Simon had his modern amulet deck laid out. And all the cards without double sleeved were floated. Which is a lesson that you should always double sleeve your cards. This is uh this is what Escape Shift looked like. This is we tried to dry some of the cards, but yeah, this one did not dry very well. All right, opponent never really played. Okay, Warping Well counters Living End. Train Sphere is good. Soga Lantern is good. Bring them to Shivan. Okay, I can think of that. Destructive Flute is good. I don't think Dumping Sphere is good. All his dust is probably good. Take out the Whiskey Bottle Mage. The Star 7 Death. Taking Star 7 Death makes my Ugin's Labyrinth very weak. There's only 6 targets for it now. Maybe Chrysalis is bad? Maybe this one's bad, actually? Yeah, I feel like I can't really cut this card, mostly just because of the Yugin's Labyrinth. Like, I want my Training Sphere to come in early. I don't want to cut 7 drop. Not because I want to cast these, but because I want to turn on the Yugin's Labyrinth. I think it's a decent thing to think. I think I'll also make a spawn. Maybe just some of them. Good morning. Yeah, we're going to record. So yesterday we recorded Flesh and Blood, 2 videos, and today we're gonna record Magic, also 2 videos. I guess I have the amulet card that got flooded for him. Disruptor Flute is this flash? So you can cast this with the ability on the stack. Huh. I guess there's a world where they cited in the inevitable betrayal. I doubt it though. Okay. Let's see what they thinking of doing. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have I mean, this is kind of what I thought was going to happen. There's really very few 7 drop. Usually I like to play 10. This list there's only 7 main deck. It's so little. Okay. Strep River Winder, maybe. Maybe not. Harbinger of the Seas. A good card. I am bringing this member. I'm just straight up dead. Yeah. All right. Back game. Guess I should bring in some dismember for that. I'll take out the last 2, make a spawn. Looting response to Cascade works? I think so. I mean, it must work. The card is on this, like it's in the deck. All right. This sounds very good. Hmm. These are my top 4 cards. I'm actually not thrilled about any of them. And I have a very good curve of Disruptor Flute, Linebreaker, Chrysalis. Just for my 7 cards. To the point where, is there any card among these that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to draw because I want to cast? Maybe All is Dust. I don't think it's Temple. I already have enough mana. So I'm thinking, what's a way we lose? If they resolve my flute and then they resolve Living End. But I don't think at that point all this does anything. Does it? I think I'm just better off in saying no. I don't want any of these cards. I just want to draw the best cards of my deck, like Kozak's Command. What's the likelihood of them mooning you? The thing is that they can moon me on turn 3, and on my turn 3, I'll have Chrysalis in play. Or I've casted it already. So I have the two things that can pay for colorless. Also, at that point, I'm gonna deal so much damage. But maybe it is all this does, like a decent anti-moon card given my hand. But I just felt like none of these four were exciting. Alright, I'll play this flute and I'll name Leaving End. That card would cost 3 more now. We cast. It's like a Drain Sphere, only for Living End though. Nice. Can't say can't say we weren't digging for this. Ervus. Thank you on the 27th month. Name Misty. Oh, you're right. I could have named Misty Rainforest. Huh. That's true. Maybe it would have been better. Stripping out the land. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to it. Okay. Opponent subtlety is this. Hmm. I think it's still a good card to leave it on top. Yeah, but it'd been a 2-mana Stone Rain. A sinkhole, you can say. Oh, wow. Put with multiple Misty Rainforest. Yeah, I'd have played with a 1 minute game, 100%. Shoot, can it land? Yeah, it's a Pity Needle. Right, so I gotta do this to play around the Harbinger of the Seas. Yeah, Pity Needle can name lands. Only fetch lands, of course. It can name Edge Mates. Activate ability of sources with a chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities, and fetch land is not a mana ability. Alright, so we made a mistake. Although, wow, 3. Although, to be honest, our opponent made a mistake. They should have fetched in response to the flute. You always assume they fetched. Okay. Huh. I can go Flesh Raker, Linebreaker. That's gonna deal a lot of damage, I think. Flesh Raker, Linebreaker. Trigger. F6. It does mean that I can't cast Closest Command if they moon me, but if they moon me, I'm just dealing so much damage here. Could have maybe played it safe and like played around like Brazen Borrow at Living End. Yeah, I think that's what I should have done. If they have a decent chant for the flute, there's not that much I could have done. But like a bounce spell. Okay. Yeah, the opponent can have what's it called? Inevitable betrayal. That's definitely a possibility. When I play against Eldrazi Ramp, I side in Inevitable Betrayal, which is the Tinker card. Sorry, not Tinker, Bribery card. But against Eldrazi Aggro, I think you remain Living End. Seeking to Stupor. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I should have maybe played it a little bit safer. Only send the Linebreaker. Okay, they go Shardless. Let's see what they reveal. They reveal Living End. Good to know. Buongiornissimo, fate bello. I can just exile this. I think it's lethal. Yeah. And they can force a negation this. Round number 2 on the play. We have a strong start with Eat the Heralds the end, but mostly we have Eldrazi Temple and K Command, meaning that if our opponent's playing something like, I don't know, 1 drop, we can just kill that on turn 2. Is probably Broodscale. No. Oh yeah, yes, yes, it is. I want a fun RCQ to pay deck list. Sounds that sounds cool. Lano or waste. Okay. I'll level into Rumble. Let's see what I grab. Maybe just Emrakul. Can I take a wild guess? I'm gonna guess he's at Phoenix. K Command. This is an interesting spot because Swimika Spawn uh can just be played. I think it's too little, too vanilla. Unless they get well, they didn't get Emrakul. I was going to say, I guess unless they get Emrakul, I can get the Jukabog. It's a shame because I can't cast Sire now. It costs 6 only, but I can't cast it now. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Which lands are decent to grab here? Like a Bajuka Bog. That's really it, though. That's really it. And like, you can also just pass here, honestly. I think it makes sense to pass. And I just go K command on my opponent, Glaring Flash Raker in my opponent turn. And then next turn I can do a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I can cast this, I can cast this. Alright, I'll check your Phoenix list. Winter Night thing. Let me look. I don't remember what it does. Winter Night Stories. Surgical Main. Oh my god, what's this? Oh, Manorphos. Oporo Borealis. Surgical Main. Suggested me to play at least the Surgical Main is oh wow, Sephiroth you play. Sure. I guess ability on the stack, I'm gonna exile that. And I think I wanna draw. I have enough mana that I shouldn't worry about that at all. Hmm. Right. Uh Man, how much damage it is if I go Linebreaker, eat that arouse the end. I definitely want the Linebreaker. I don't think I want the All This Dust. Can I? Nah, I think I just want to go so and make a spawn. Anyway, I think I'll drop both of these. These are kind of free. And it's unbelievable that this card is played in Modern. It really is unbelievable. Alright, can I do something? Like, I definitely want to blow up your land. Yeah, I don't think it Dead Arouse the end discounts it, so I'm just gonna go so we make a spawn. Cast Dead Arouse the end with another Eldrazi Temple. Hmm. Oh, wait. Can I? I can do that. I can go Wings Labyrinth, pitch this, and then I go so we make a spawn Linebreaker. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Let's do that. Wings Labyrinth, pitch this. When am I going to play new popper content? Have you ever watched the Mango's Workshop? I made one last two Monday. Very good. Very good videos. Sure you'll enjoy it. Right? So Mika Spawn kills yeah. I mean, turn 3 passes. Definitely a play. A legal play in the modern format. You watch them all? Nice. Alright, let's bring in this member. What about Warping Whale? Unfortunately, it does not kill a Basking Broodscale. This one kills Saga. What does Torpor Orb do? I don't think it does anything. Yeah. Need to cut 4 cards. I think Sarah 7 Death is bad in this matchup, but once again, you kind of lost. They kind of locked in holding them because of Against Labyrinth. All this dust isn't good. Yeah, it's true. It's not good. It's true. It's true. It's true. I was thinking, I don't know, Sephiroth, Green Creature, but that's not that deck. Well, I think that's enough. Let's go. Don't think Warping Wheel has any applications. Mulligan. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want to mulligan to 5. Let's keep this. If I lose, I lose. What am I playing against? Golgari Broodscale. Nice. Good draw. Should I play a 2 mana 2/2? Does this card has any other application? Do they play Urza Saga? I actually don't even know. I assume they do. I assume they do. Oh, also, of course, that too. This guy is got an artifact or enchantment. Or might. Sure. Let's go for turn 2 TKS. Good old turn 2 Tauntauns here. They have the combo. They have the combo. Combo scary. Scary combo. Combo is scary. And the thing is that how much mana do they need to do it in one turn only? I think they need too much mana. I think I should still take it though. But closest command is the best card. I take the Broodscale or get the K command. I'm gonna take Broodscale. They have a very few. Man, should I take Broodscale or not? Yeah, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe K command was better pick. Buongiorno, Daniel. Fleshraker is a good draw. Saracen Death is not. Terrible draw. Let me go eat the odds the end. Pass. I guess I can bounce this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, it costs 4 to bounce. So if I bounce, I can't play Sire next turn. I'll just still hold this in my hand. Yeah, exactly. I want to battle Mage to exile the blade. Although, it seems like they're holding it. Never mind. Okay, they played it. Glad they didn't wait. Three mana. Let's see what they drew. Maybe just K command X equal 1. Make 2 tokens, draw a card. They need a 9. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I could cast Sire 7 Death. Do you think it's reasonable to do that? Just puts a real clock on my opponent. They have, again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're very far away from Emrakul. I think it makes sense to just go Sire Go. Why didn't I trade? Because I wanted to play Sire this turn. I think like just going Battle Mage. Like we're gonna lose to Emrakul if we just prolong this game long enough. Yeah, I think I'm just attacking, playing Sire this turn. Yeah, also Fleshraker. Yeah. If I block, they just sack a thing. This becomes a 3/3. Alright. Let's try to put up a clock on my opponent. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. Artifact and creature, so they just cast Emrakul with any land here. Alright, kinda... yeah, definitely lose if they have a land. Can't beat Emrakul with this hand. Probably can't beat Emrakul anyway next turn, even if they brick. Sire is a pretty good 4-drop. Nah, if this card cost at 4, it would be still unplayable. We play it only because of Wiggins Labyrinth existing. 6 mana. K-Command wins? No. No, it doesn't. It goes down a mana, K-Command. It does take Thought-Knot Seer, but it goes down a mana. I can still cast Emrakul with the Eldrazi Temple, though. They decide to draw cards. But yeah, Eldrazi Temple wins. Or, I mean, casts the card. A 10. Actually, the Sire might need to... I mean, it needs to... That's funny. I need to chump block. No. Opponent passes. Crazy. I think they missed that play. If I just attack, I have to chump block. Alright, let's cast both kickers here. 2, blue, green. I'm gonna bounce and exile. Agudol. They decide to go down to 1. They have cuatro. Yeah, they unfortunately they have more than enough. So I'm passing with this member. This member can kill Glaring Fleshraker. I mean, I definitely cast this member before my opponent takes control of my turn. I mean, if all they do is Emrakul pass, I win. Because they can chump attack the Sire, but they still have lethal threats after. Yeah, I think they missed that they had lethal last turn, so I would have chump blocked the Sire. Doesn't serve Menace. Yeah, it does. I didn't think about that. Too many keywords. So dismember here, and then have lethal. Don't think there's a way to can avoid this. Yep. All right. Go. Let's cruise. I gotta take a bathroom break. Be back for round 3. Thank you. All right. Let's go. New match. We're in the 2-0 bracket, and this is our hand. It's not a very good hand. I think I'll mulligan this hand. Classic. This is why you should never mulligan in the game of Magic. If you mulligan the medium hand, the next hand will be unplayable, and you have to mulligan to 5, and then you lose. This is a typical experience of the game Magic the Gathering. All right, so giving them all to 5, my opponent kept 7. I think what I'm gonna do is just aggressively start with Izamaru in the dark. Like if I knew my opponent plays Urza Saga, then I wouldn't cast this, but I'm gonna go Izamaru into, I don't know. There's not a 2 mana 4/3 haste. Sorry, 5-3 haste. Trample. Ooh, nice draw. 2 mana, 5-3 haste. Let's hope that Marsh Plus doesn't get turned into a bolt. Let's go. My preview card. Linebreaker. Please take it. Please take it. It's turn 2. My opponent is at 12. What are they playing? Ooh, Marshfly. Oh, that's Black Esper Blink, maybe? No, Force of Negation. Oh, Esper Goryo. Esper Giorgio. Falagina. Falagina. Hola, hola. We got Bazooka Bog in our deck. Oh, they got Force of Negation back. Nice. We have Lethal bouncing. Quanti sono? 5? Wow, I got Lethal. Right? Turn 3 win? Turn 3, 19 damage. 5, 3. I think I got Lethal. Let me count. Let me read this card again. At the beginning of a combat, target creature you control against plus Ace and plus X, where X is now Eldrazi control. So this is 5-10. I have Lethal. What a weird Lethal to have. Like, with just medium cards. Just medium cards. So simple. Such a simple lethal line. Just go turn 1 this, turn 2 this, turn 3 bounce win. Merda. That was unexpected. What this deck is capable of. Linebreaker. How much damage did this card pull together? Infinite. Like 10. Back-to-back multi-5 win? It is true. Back-to-back multi-5 win. I guess the rule of mulligan and medium hand doesn't work in Modern Magic anymore. Back on your days, turn 3. Yeah, I mean, some people still play Sephiroth, so it's not that everyone wins on turn 3. Some people make a 3-3 and pass the turn. Alright. What are we playing against? Esper Giorgio. This card counts as a sorcery. They don't have sorceries. Soul Guide. Loot? Well, maybe. I think all is this bad. Torpor Orb? Maybe it's not bad, Torpor Orb. It stifles the Atraxa trigger. Sure, it takes 7 though. We'll see what's bad. Maybe Whiskey Battle Mage's bad. I don't just one with it, but I don't think it's good. Anything else? I'm not gonna be afraid of Ketramos. You think you want Train and Sphere? I'll take out Torpor Orb. If they reanimate, I'll lose. Yeah, when I play, I made a no ban list video on Mango's workshop, and I just immediately built Eldrazi aggro with Ayovugin. I think it's so good. All right, this end is actually not great. I'll keep it because I still got Lantern, but um, man, Wiggins Labyrinth is really bad in this deck. I swear, it's possible you shouldn't even play it. That's just no 7-drop in this list. Blue Black Frog Reanimator? Ooh, send it. I want to see it. I love to play with Frog. Oh, don't frog me. Don't frog me, just play Falaji. No, that's too good. Ooh, okay, if only you give Librarian to the land, that's better than a basic waste. La 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 tu 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 tu. Frog. Falaji. Falaji chose Prismatic Ending. How about I crack this lantern? Because they have ending. They didn't even use it on this. Yeah, I think I'll draw a card. I'll go Chrysalis. I can also go K Command now that they have Kozilek's. Now that they have Consent to Memory down. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Exile, and I'll scry and draw. If they have a creature and they have a creature and a Goryo, I'll lose. But like they have ending and didn't cast it on this, so I don't think they have those two cards in their hand. Do you have any thoughts on the new Eldrazi? If it isn't publicly previewed by WotC, I don't want to talk about leaks. Okay, Sarah 7 Pepega goes down. Eldrazi Linebreaker, I think it's gonna go up. Huh? Yeah, because I can go Chrysalis into this. Cavern of Souls says only creature. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I mean, I think fortunately, it makes Kozak's command still counterable. It was previewed today during the stream. All right, yeah, sure. I can check it out then. What did you do? You You chose Teferi Time Reveler with Alaji. Doesn't seem like a great cyber card in this matchup. I mean, if you have a link to the card, sure. I'm trying to read some cards and I don't find much. Emperor of Bones. I think it's going bad. I think the opponent is gonna get that into play, and I don't have answers to it. Should I play Magic regardless? Is it reasonable to keep on playing? I guess so. There's a world where they don't have Ephemerate and a Traxa doesn't win on the spot. Chrysalis. 6 mana. When this creature leaves the battlefield. That's so long. So long. I'm not in the mood to read a book this morning. Maybe one day I will. Linebreaker is gonna pump this attack. I mean, this is a decent play. It's turn 4 and I haven't done too much. That's impressive. And again, if they didn't have ending reveal, they wouldn't have cracked this lantern. But given they did, I felt like I just needed some more action. Let's see this. Sure. Cos'è the Fairy Time Twist? Mango read these. Let's see what it is. Whenever a non-token artifact you control creates a colorless artifact, this token leaves. So sorry, again, it's too early to comprehend what those words mean. Solitude pure, end of turn, classic. The classic end of turn solitude. Untapping is too expensive. Gotta do it end step. Alright guys, stop sending me things to read. I'm playing Eldrazi aggro for a reason. I don't want to read. Barely want to count. Alright, let's see if you have a Ephemerate I concede. You don't have it, but I'm gonna concede regardless. The new set seems bad. I mean, they say that all the time. I mean, they just released Final Fantasy, a set with literally no playable cards, and people went off of it, so that's fine. They will figure it out. They will sell some packs anyway. We will buy them. We'll find a way to spend 50 euros on random cards. Okay, game number 3. This member kills Frog and also kills Emperor of Bones, so maybe it's actually good. Flute mi fa proprio cacare. Take it out. Let's go. If you have the combo, I'll lose. Eh, mamma mia. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. To Devour of Destiny. I'll find a soul land, I think. And then I go Thought Seer. Actually, K command's probably best. Still, I keep. Revealing 2 of this is not great, but it gets me deeper to find a soul land. Alright, I don't want any of these. I want a soul land. Do I want Kozilek's command? Turn 2, I go Kozilek's command. Yeah, I mean, let's leave it there. We'll see the next 4. Porca puttana. This would be all my Kozilek's command if I click on Ugin's Labyrinth. If I click on this Kozilek's command, this is the last one. Oh! I mean, I go turn 2 Thought Seer. Turn 3 nothing. Turn 4 maybe Chrysalis. Turn 5 Devour of Destiny. Otherwise, I can go turn 2 K Command. Turn 3 Thought Seer. Yeah, you know what? K Command, I want to cast at least one of you. At least one of you. Three of them exiled, rip. Nice, they don't frog me. I'll maybe waste this, but I kind of need it to be able to play the other cards if they consign. They might not even play on this. These member, no. So we make a spawn. Ui, what a draw, Mango. Ma sei un campione, cazzo. What a draw. Insane. Well, let's hope they don't have consign, because that would counter pretty big. Gonna be pretty big if they do. Don't have it. Don't have it. Just play Tainted Indulgence. Don't have consign. No. No. Alright, I got a 3-3. Can I get back my Dismember now? I'd love to go Thanatir Dismember. Mountain. Woo! Eldrazi. Chrysalis. TKS. If they have another consign, so be it. I could have like played Thanatir with Cavern, but like that way I don't have a 4-5 that attacks as a 6-7. I need speed in this matchup. I'm not playing around the second consign. Kozachai. Huh. Wow, they had a Traxa Frog ready to combo me with Emperor of Bones. Let's think about this. I think I'm taking the Traxa. What do you guys think? And Psychic Frog is so good in this matchup, though. Nah, let's just take Psychic Frog. If they draw a way to discard a Traxa, I'll lose. Lose rip. Like, Psychic Frog go with, like, a wall of cards in their hand actually, like, blocks very well. I guess, like, let's think about this. My opponent goes Surveil, whatever, pass. I go, I guess I can just draw Devourer. Alright, let's take a Traxa just because mi cago in mano se pesco un pesco scarto. Okay. Maybe I should have not done this though. We'll see. Rock does nothing? How can you say that? It's literally a 4-5. I can't attack with Thanos here next turn. We have Devourer. Unfortunately in Magic, you need lands to cast your spells. The top of the deck is unknown to most players as they play. So at the moment, I don't know whether there's a land or not on top of my deck. Yeah, the only way we lose is the Reanimator Traxa. It's true, it's true. It's true. They can also just reanimate another Traxa. But yeah, I would lose to that anyway. Let's see what's on top. Oh wow, they leave the card on top. So it's not a creature, otherwise I would have binned it. Okay. They're trying to get lucky, which is important in Magic. Especially when you play Flagerino Glory, you just randomly fetch main phase for a Survey land. Sync. Yeah, 6 sync. Alright. If you go Frog now, you just... It doesn't do anything because you played a land. You could also just play Frog, hold 3 cards in hand. That would have been bad. That would have been good. Because I couldn't attack with Thanatos here. Va bene. Okay, now we attack with all. Let's see if I draw a land for Devourer. If that's the case, I may just take Emperor Bones, though. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the same play. Chrysalis Thanatos here. That just attacks for so much damage. I'll do it all main phase 1. This way they can't discard too much to the Frog. And my Chrysalis becomes 6-7. So, unless they don't block anything, they still have the option to top deck next turn. Ponente, vámonos. Click the button. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. Bada boom. They have another consign. That's okay. That's okay. I have a big board presence. Big board presence. Yeah, they have consign. Sure. Bum 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 bum. Let's attack with all. If one card in it only, the second frog is tiny. I mean, I can like double block on this card, but that's totally fine with me. I killed the bones. I have no ways to lose at that point. Opponent is just kind of forced to take 13 here, down to 1. Because they need to try to get lucky next turn, top deck Atraxa, discard Reanimate. Unfortunately, they didn't have a way to deal 1 extra damage. Oh, wow. It's chump block time. That's cool. But the discard's this. I'm gonna draw a card off of my Thoughtless here. I definitely want to kill the. Yeah, I definitely want to kill the Emperor of Bones. I mean, it's not guaranteed, right? Yeah, it is guaranteed. Emperor of Bones is just better in the spot. I mean, I can draw Gorio Traxa, but unlikely. Alaji, binning some cards I cannot recognize because they don't look like real Magic cards. And they pass. So if I draw land to play Devour on Frog. Invece no, un altro Devour. Okay. F6, attack with all. Oh, they have to like block your discard, chump, take. Louis? Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. That's a good block. I hit on full art too much. I do. And I'll die on this hill. One of the many things that I like of Flesh and Blood is that they have one art. And that's it. Like a good old game that just begins. Doesn't maybe in 30 years they'll also go wild. But for now, one art. A card, you remember what it looks like? It's that art. Okay. 3-0 with our Eldrazi's. With some up. Okay, how does this hand look like? It looks bad. It looks bad. Let's mulligan it. This hand also looks bad. And every hand looks bad with this deck. Somehow we're 3-0. How is that possible? This hand doesn't beat a draft deck. It's mulligan to 5. I cannot comprehend how does this deck win, but here we are. I guess we just go land Grizzly Bear. Am I taking this down? I mean, King's Labyrinth is literally a Darksteel Citadel in this deck. Is this a proper thing? Maybe I don't care about either or else the end. Oh, this is fine, probably. I'll draw a land by turn 3. What if I don't? I don't want to keep, like, the worst card of my deck in my hand against Labyrinth. 22 lands, that's not even enough to top deck it by turn 3. I only have 2 draws. I don't think I can bottom like this. I mean, no chance we bottom close this command, right? Look, my opponent kept 7. If they have a playable hand, they kill me they'll win anyway. I think I just gotta get lucky and draw land. It's too greedy to keep Labyrinth in case you draw 7 drop. There's only like 7. It's more likely that, I don't know, my opponent disconnects that you draw a 7 drop in this deck. Wait, there's 8? You really want a 2 drop? I mean, you don't? Alright, you know what? Let's just bottom the 2 drop. Let's just go all in. Claim territory, go. You would have bottom one of the rainbow lands. Draw. A bella merda. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense that we bottom the 2 drops, honestly. The 2 drops just, like, suck anyway. Like, who cares? They just push it. Is the second call source important? Yeah, I mean, I kind of showed you why, right? With Chrysalis in the deck. Oh, so many people would have bottomed one of these two. You guys would have been wrong. Mwah. Nah, never mind. I don't know. Makes sense, I guess. All right, Temple or 7 drop. Come on. Time to cast my Bogart Ram Gang. Bam. Take 4, opponent. Man, thank God I didn't bottom the... Wow, subtlety on this. Ma pensate. But even at spell snare for that thing, definitely bottom this. Nice. A 3 mana 2/2. Basically an exalted angel. Rip, exalted angel. Man, opponent's having so much fun. I'm jealous of you, opponent. Imagine how fun it is to kill your opponent things and drawing extra cards. Basically like casting a Kuzak's command. Urktide. Va bene. Alright, let's bring in all this dust. And then we can bring in these member. Let's take out 2 mana 2/2 Grizzly Bear. Everything else in the sideboard seems bad. Let's go. Where's Simon? Sleeping. Good end. Is it? I don't know. In this matchup, I think so. Cardinals also is very strong. I think I'll take a land. We'll see the next four. There's like a Nugin's Labyrinth, I can take that. No, never be, never be. Let's keep on the same land here. Temple go. Fleshraker go, they'll push it easy. Honestly, you can set out Fleshraker in this matchup. I don't know, maybe not. But the fact that it dies to push makes me like... Raw? Hmm. Okay, this is probably the play. Maybe Unclaimed Territory was bad. I should have just gotten a Kozak's command. Yeah, that was maybe a mistake. What if I don't draw land, you know? Am I casting this into consign? Yeah. No, actually, I don't have anything to do next turn, so I don't really capitalize on my opponent tapping out. That was a very good draw. Problem is that opponent at 18, I cast this dude, I just go, I don't know. I guess there's not that many removals, but for this. You said top deck Temple and cast Sire? Hmm. Alright, opponent moons me. I can't cast a spell anymore, but I have this card in play. So hopefully they just die to this. I mean, there's not that many ways to answer this, honestly. Like in modern. Wow, there it is. Sing it to Stupor. Okay, they can consign the word. They don't. Okay. And then they can counterspell this on the way back because Karen is shut off. If I played Kozak's command, at least I would have played it. In the hindsight, I think playing K command was better because I, never really got to play it anymore. Blue black too strong. Blue black too strong. Of course, Cavern does what? She ordered Edict? Alright, GG. Opponent's like Steel-Eyed Oldies. Steel-Eyed Oldies, that's what the opponent's saying. Isn't this so medium? Look at it. How can you win a game of Modern with a hand like this? We can't. We just have to mulligan. Keep. Uh, what if I bottom Thought here? I think this card is just bad in Modern. I need to keep MH3 cards. I can't keep a card printed in 2016 in my hand. Alright, let's draw some Soul Land. Mamma mia, che merda. Alright, draw. He's back. He's back. I mean, top 5, there were not a single land. Let's see. I mean, I'll eventually draw it. It needs to be... Needs to be a good one, though. Eldrazi Temple. Lush Portico. Does that mean Samwise? There's a Wall of Roots? Gathoso Cauldron. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Walking Barista. Young Wolf. Alright, I can exile the Young Wolf. I'll do that in my turn, I think, immediately. So they don't have a window to, like, sacrifice it for... Aye! Wokin's Labyrinth. Right on time. Maybe I was supposed to play another land on turn 1. I think I'm gonna go Thought Seer over K Command on Young Wolf. K Command can do better later in the game. Sephiroth and 2 lands. Okay, so opponent actually doesn't have anything going on. So despite I had like a land go start on the draw, would lose most matchups. It doesn't lose this one, or at least for now. You can't kill the wolf at this point. They just ping it with Ballista anyway. Sure, that's true. Oh wow, they decap the thing and attack me. Okay, no, they don't attack me. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Chrysalis. Red, green, 2. And then I want to attack. I don't think they can do very much about my attack. I think they just take 4. Wow. I guess I can exile the Persist. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Do I want to make a token or draw a card? I think I'll make a token. Nah, I'll draw a card. When will be able to exile it with the Cauldron. but still, that like all I got the young wolf not coming back. Ooh, nice. So escape bottom, you can kill Cauldron and even bounce the ballista. Okay, we traded, but it's not a trade I'm unhappy about. Let's see what they're up to. Can I die in this spot? I don't think so. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Aerith gains Boro. This is an infinite combo. That I could have played around by not caring about the young wolf. Because if I just hold K command, I can't put Ballista down. Second day in a row, I died to this combo in a position that I thought was unlosable. GG. G to the G. Bravo, 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 opponent. Well done, well done. Bringing some cards. Warping Will good. Well, I don't know. Eat that around the end out. All is dust out. Bad that I'm taking down these 7 drops, but I think it's just bad in this matchup. Flute for Cauldron or Ballista? I like Lantern because it draws a card. And I like Whiskey Bottom because it's 2/2. Flute is just card disadvantage. You know how I feel. It's fine to bring it like in against a extremely combo deck. Like Living End, for example. Or like Neoform. But against decks that also have creatures, I don't want to do card disadvantage. That's not to side him in. Yeah, 4 drops here. Chalice on 4 would be devastating. And I keep opening in this hand, and all I can think of is how did I win 3 matches? Keep. Hey, this card is good. This card is good. I think I'm playing a 2-mana 2/2. I think I am. Sure. Love it. Best play possible. Oh, damage 3 cards. And some random lands from various sets in history. What's this? Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, put a +1/+1 on this creature. Whenever this dies. Okay. I'm still gonna go Flesh Raker here. Okay, Roger's inside. Ooh, 2/2 trample now. And Thoughtseize Young Wolf. Okay. This is gonna pump the Wheel of Geist even further. Um, mm, mm, mm. Talking about Tutu. It pumps the Wheel of Geist and gains with life for that. Wow, the value. All right, take 3. Play a common. Deal 3 damage. Make 3 tokens. Pass the turn. Unfortunately, I don't have colors to play a second one in a single turn. Need to draw Close command. Need to draw good cards. Opponent's doing some value slowly but surely. Reanimator Mage. Oh no. Star 7 Death. Okay. I should actually cast both here. I can go Chrysalis. Take 3. So Star 7 Death. Sorry, I say take 3. I meant take 4. Not take 3. 2 damage. A boat. Attack with this. When this creature dies, you gain life equal to its power. I mean, I just block and sack this, but I think I should attack. Sometimes this bad deck is pretty good. I mean, come on, opponent hasn't played a single card. They just played like random creatures. Of course, things work when they don't do anything. And they can just still like solitary combo and you have no answers for. Just play against a deck with counters, discard spell, whatever it is. Buongiorno, Natalino. Last game of this league. Actually, all this does probably good. I thought they were playing, I don't know, BG Broodscale in the mix. Um, oh, take these 2 down? Not sure. Flute? No flute. No, no, no. We don't play any instruments. That's good. That's a good hand, actually. I think we can win with this hand. Mm-hmm. Have enough sauce. Name Eldrazi. Go. Okay. Opponent probably gotta get the Agatha Soul Cauldron there. Alright, we gotta draw a 4th land. Desperately. Otherwise, I don't have a play next turn. No, we didn't draw land. Alright, I'm gonna kill this thing and attack. Wish we draw land there. Just land crazily kill that thing. The game is not over, but definitely takes a. I can also have gone like Tottenham here, Dismember. Anyway, I mean, they play like a morph. So, I mean, we also played a morph. It's all about the morph. This is a morph matchup. The only matchup where morph is good if when your opponent plays another morph. Okay, what do you do now? You can take Ballista. What we're going to. Actually, the opponent's so close to win. They get another Gazeboro. They can play the Cauldron now. Strong. Come on, land. Dai, terra, 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 terra. Land. Alright, not the worst. They still hold up Dismember and attack for a lot of damage. Actually, decent draw here. Decent draw. Better, not better than a land, but can't complain. Could be another 4-drop. I even set it out 2 Thonets here. Okay, so they can go Aerith, and they would have the combo, except of Dismember. Stronger Geist. Sure. Che dice questa? Whenever you gain life. You're tapping the Young Wolf. Do you have a combo? Let me think about this. Do they have a combo, chat? They have infinite life? I mean, not yet. They're missing a land. I think dismembering this doesn't make any sense, does it? Because this just comes back with a counter on it. So it's the same thing. So I just let them have it. Oh, infinite life. They have infinite life? They have infinite life even through dismember? Is that what it is? I go dismember on that. Let me think about this. I let it resolve. They ping themselves. Yeah. It does one damage to itself. So it goes to the graveyard. Comes back. Gains 2 life. Yeah. Can't do anything about it. Wow. Wow, they had a creature combo kill that dodged my removal. GG, GG, Voopy, Voopy. Alright, well, if you watch the whole video, you can see that this deck is potential. It's not for me. I hope it's for you, though. There's a deck for everyone in the game Magic the Gathering. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.